announcement number one, yeah? No more big cats. Now, some of you might have been like, fucking hell, what? Just hold on a second, okay? Just hold on a second, right? So it's not going to be all doom and gloom, right? So no more big cats. Ever since I started doing this, and I'll probably go through this. I'll probably go through this a bit more in a video, in the Q&A video actually. But basically, since I started doing this, I knew there was going to have to be an end point. Do you know what I mean? There was going to have to be an end. Whether that was actually like finding the cat in the UK or whatever, or just whatever came from it, there was going to have to be an end. And with me moving to New Zealand, obviously I'm not going to be able to carry on doing that side of things towards my YouTube channel. So I enjoy doing the big cat stuff to a certain extent, right? And I enjoy doing the debunking stuff. I enjoy going to places to have a look and see what's what about certain videos. I enjoy calling people out for their bullshit, and I like being what I think anyway. I like being that credible source of information when it comes to this sort of topic that it so desperately needs, right? Because everything else you have is waffle, it's bollocks, and I enjoy being that side of it. But it's got to the point, right, where it's just, it does my head in. Like, proper does my head in. In terms of, like, there's another fake sighting every other day. It's almost like, it's basically a joke, isn't it? That's how I would see it right now. Is like the big cat stuff in the UK is basically a joke, and that's not why I got into it. Do you know what I mean? I got into it because I thought, like, these real animals, like potentially a leopard, I've never been on board with that, a puma, a lynx, or whatever, they could potentially be in this country, right? That's why I got into it. They're real animals, and you're looking for, like, the possibility of if they're in this country. But as I've gone on and, like, gained more knowledge and delved into research topics and just done different things within this scene, the more I'm like, this is actually bollocks, isn't it? This is pure bollocks. And I think newspapers know this. I think the leading experts know this. And it's got to a point for me where it's like, I'm not interested. Like, it's not what it was for me when I first started doing it, basically, right? I first started doing it with this like wide-eyed sort of, I'm going to be the guy that finds a big cat. And now as it's gone on, I'm just like, no, it's not happening, is it? So, no more big cats, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep still making the videos for a bit, but my focus is now going to go on to a documentary, okay? Now, I'm not talking Grizzly. I know, well, there's two documentaries in the process right now, okay? Grizzly are going to make they're making a documentary, and that should be out at some point soon, I'd have thought by now, but I haven't spoken to them in a while. They're making a documentary. Now, I'm not looking to step on anyone's toes, right? I'm not going to do the same thing that they're going to do. There's another guy called Matt who's making a documentary about it as well. I'm not looking to step on his toes. My documentary is going to be my personal journey through the big cat scene, okay? So from inception, from what I've learned and gathered and when I've been out doing stuff, up until like now, and then like in the future as well, when it has to come to like getting a resolution, okay? So basically, from inception to a conclusion. And I think I'm going to conclude it in the documentary. But yeah, that's the first announcement. There's not going to be any more big cats at some point. But there will be a documentary. I'm going to put my time and effort into making a documentary. I don't know how long it'll be. Let's say half an hour. It could be an hour. Could be an hour and a half. I don't know. But I want to make it. I want to make it fair. I want to make it exciting, interesting. All this, but obviously the spin on it, I suppose, is going to be it's my journey. It's going to be my journey, looking at like all the scenarios and all that sort of stuff. Now with that, I'm going to need like certain things from certain people in the future. So like obviously people who've had sightings, I want to talk to those people. I want to talk to the leading experts, but I've already before multiple times tried to reach out to these leading experts, and they don't want to know. They don't want to know, and I think that's good. That's good for the documentary, because it would be like, well, I can say what I think on it, and I think that would be good, because the leading experts, they don't want to know. They don't like being questioned. So yeah, I don't know when that'll be out. I'm going to assume maybe winter. It's the 1st of July right now, so it's 5 months until Christmas. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to say within the next 5 months. It'll be this year, I reckon, documentary. So it'll be like documentary, done. And then I may like revisit the big cat stuff in the future, but I think I'm going to make videos up until I get to a documentary, make the documentary, get that out, no more big cats for me. Okay? So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's announcement number 1. Now I know like some of you guys are going to be like, but Cookie, we enjoy it, and I completely get that. That's just one of those things, isn't it? But all good things must come to an end. Shit things too. You can decide which one this is.